The idea of a mimic is unsettling on its own. Many believe these entities imitate familiar voices to lure or frighten people, and hearing doors open in empty rooms only adds to that fear. The fact the activity centers around an upstairs room nobody should be using makes it feel even more deliberate.
The video was recorded at around 4:30 AM. At first, everything looks calm and quiet in the backyard, with nothing out of the ordinary going on. But just moments later, something strange appears.
Alright, look, it's starting now. The security light turns on. It picks up. And then it walks back. It's at the corner of the house. You see him walking? It's like a short guy. And then you see the trees move. Y los árboles se movió.
Y camina, es una persona, no es una persona chiquitica, muy chiquitica.
It can be easy to miss at first, but if you zoom in and watch closely, you can make out a small, ghostly-looking figure walking across the yard. The figure moves for a short time before suddenly disappearing, never to be seen again. Seeing something like this wandering around your property in the middle of the night is enough to unsettle just about anyone. Some viewers believe this could be a spirit briefly manifesting on camera, especially since the figure appears to move with purpose, rather than drifting randomly through the frame. Others suggest it may simply be a distant person or an odd camera effect caused by a low light. Either way, seeing something like this wandering around your backyard while you're asleep is more than enough to leave.
Many viewers believe this could be a pocong caught on camera. For those unfamiliar, a pocong is a ghost from Indonesian folklore, said to resemble a person wrapped in a burial shroud. In traditional Islamic funerals, the body is wrapped in a white cloth known as a kain kafan, which is tied at several points before burial. According to legend, if those ties aren't loosened properly, the spirit can return as a pocong, bound in the same cloth. Looking at the figure's shape and the way it stands motionless, it's easy to see why people make that connection. The resemblance is hard to ignore. The only real skeptical explanation offered is that this could have been staged, with a person deliberately dressed as a pocong and standing still to create a frightening scene. Even so, encountering someone dressed like this in the dark, without any warning, would be terrifying regardless. Whatever this was, let's just hope the uploader didn't run into it again after the camera stopped recording.
Post description: Misty explains the footage was recorded on her neighbor's Wise camera in the middle of the night. Everything seems calm and quiet at first, but then out of nowhere, a strange creature can be seen sprinting across the yard before vanishing out of view just a second or two later. It moves so fast it's difficult to get a clear look at it. According to Misty, her son arrived home only moments after the clip was recorded and claims he didn't see anyone or anything nearby. She says that after he walked closer to the building, whatever was seen on camera appeared to be even farther out in the yard, past the tree. What makes this clip unsettling is how low to the ground and fast the figure appears. Some viewers believe it could be some kind of unknown creature, especially given how unnatural its movement looks on camera. Others think it could be something more ordinary, like an animal caught at just the wrong angle, or possibly even a person moving quickly through the yard. Still, the speed and shape make it hard to identify with confidence. Whatever this was, seeing something dart across your yard in the middle of the night only to vanish before you can react is enough to leave anyone uneasy.
Deaf Paddler shared a video in which he signs to the camera, explaining how he believes he captured something unsettling in his basement earlier that day. He then takes us downstairs to show where it happened. For a short while, everything looks normal and undisturbed. Nothing seems out of place, but as you might expect, that calm doesn't last very long. chair in the basement suddenly shifts on its own. The movement is enough to instantly send the uploader running back up the stairs, clearly shaken by what he just witnessed. Seeing an object move without warning in an otherwise quiet basement is enough to make most people panic. Some viewers believe this could be a spirit briefly interacting with its surroundings, especially since the movement appears sudden and deliberate. Others think there could be a more ordinary explanation, such as someone off camera or something unseen causing the chair to move. Still, without anything visible nearby, the moment feels unsettling regardless. Whatever caused it, catching something like this on camera in your own basement is the kind of experience that's...
Why is this guy doing crunches? Where is he? Where is he? Ah! Oh no, he ran away! Where is he? It's because he said that. He's gone. Wait, where'd he go? He disappeared. Oh my god, wait.
At one point, Caitlin pans the camera away toward a friend. When she turns it back toward the street just a second or two later, the man is completely gone. There's no sign of him anywhere. What makes this moment unsettling is how fast it happens. 1 second he's clearly there, and the next it's like he vanished without a trace. Some viewers even joke it feels like he simply blinked out of existence. The most common skeptical explanation is that the clip was staged by stitching together 2 separate recordings. The quick camera pan would make it easy to cut between clips without it being obvious, creating the illusion of an instant disappearance. Still, even knowing that's possible, the timing is so clean it's hard not to do a double take. And of course, it doesn't explain the strangest part of all, why he was doing crunches next to a bank in the middle of the night to begin with. Either way, it's a weird clip from start to finish, and it definitely leaves you scratching your head.
Oh, there he goes. Jesus. Get up here where I can see him real quick. Get up here.
Even decades later, the footage still looks surprisingly convincing to many viewers. The figure's proportions, movement, and apparent weight make it stand out from typical hoax videos, which is why some believe this could be genuine footage of Bigfoot moving through its natural environment. Others remain skeptical. The video quality is low, and without clear reference points, it's difficult to rule out a person in a costume. Freeman's controversial reputation also causes some to question whether the footage was staged, especially given how divided opinions were within the Bigfoot research community itself. Whether this was one of the clearest captures of Bigfoot ever recorded or a carefully constructed hoax, Paul Freeman's footage remains one of the most debated pieces of evidence in cryptozoology. So what do you think?
Several times throughout the video, you can see the blinds behind Steven's daughter slowly lifting on their own. It almost looks like someone is peeking in through the window, watching the two of them without being noticed. Steven didn't catch it at the time, but after viewers pointed it out, he uploaded a second video to investigate further. In that follow-up, he shows the room is located on the second floor of the house,